Across America this morning, healthcare workers are stepping into a medical war zone. In Queens, New York, this video shared on Facebook earlier this week showing a packed emergency room wall to wall with bedridden patients.
Who's the sickest patient needs to go?
As the influx of COVID-19 patients grows higher, healthcare workers are desperate for more critical equipment. In Oakland, Highland Hospital workers are protesting, saying they don't have the resources they need. Moata Kamara says she and her fellow nurses have to choose between their patient safety and their own.
I became a nurse because I wanted to take care of everybody. And this situation, it has really put me in many positions where I felt like, I was doing a disservice.
Healthcare workers are putting themselves at risk for infection. One nurse in Atlanta with an urgent plea.
I'm asking if you can just look anywhere, in your basement, in your attic, in your storage drawer, if you have any face masks, supplies, please consider donating them.
This week, 48-year-old nurse Caius Kelly contracted the virus himself, texting his sister from the ICU, "Can't talk because I choke and can't breathe. I love you." The last words he would send her.
Tuesday night, my mom would call and say that he was declining rapidly and showing very little life signs. And she probably called back 7 or so minutes later and said that he had passed.
In a Facebook post shared thousands of times, this nurse, Ashley, detailing the agony of seeing some patients die alone as she feels the public still doesn't take the threat of this virus seriously.
If we don't change our behavior and people stay home and we don't provide our healthcare providers with the correct equipment to attack this and fix it and get rid of it, we have a serious problem.
But the common thread among each nurse, doctor, and hospital worker, an ironclad commitment to their cause, providing vital care, sometimes through their patients' final breaths. Mike Carter just lost his mother to the virus. He's now thanking her nurse for giving him the chance to say goodbye.
Thank God for the kind nurse that was taking care of Mom. She, on Monday, was able to get us on a FaceTime. We were able to tell her that we loved her.
And what's happening here at the Javits Center is not a one-off. The Army Corps of Engineers has already announced plans to convert a similar-sized convention center in Chicago and a smaller location in Sacramento. They say they're in the process of surveying more than 100 sites nationwide, trying to figure out what's possible and what's needed. Trevor Ault, ABC News, New York.